I just got checked in and we are made it to Caprock Canyon. Caprock. And it's so cool because the bison are just chilling at their leisure. And of course I got my sticker, and you know Army fatigue is like one of my favorite patterns, so I got the Texas Army fatigue, Caprock Canyons. And that will be, I don't know, I usually put my stickers in my journal, but this is kind of like a patchy type of texture. So, and it's Texas, so I might stick this on my wall. We'll see. Alright, so I am going to stay the night tonight. I just got checked in, and I'm going to drive over to my campsite. If it rains night, and try and get as many hikes as possible, try to cover most of the trails. But it's so cool because the bison are just like freely finally coming up on my camping area, which is Wild Horse. So there's a gate there because you gotta keep the bison out so they won't be in our camping grounds. So that is awesome. So let's find number 72. Horses over here. Okay. Put these. All right, so there's a guy. He's all set up. He's in my spot in 72, but his tag says 75. But the woman circled 72 on his paper and told him 72, but gave him 75. So he's gonna move. But he said he's gonna leave his mule there, and I was like, cool, can I take a picture of him? So he was like, yeah. But he's like, yeah, I have no problem moving. So I'm just gonna get out of the way while he closes up everything and move, because this is like the perfect corner, and I want to keep it, so I'm gonna just move out of his way so he can move out of my way. But he was really nice, and I think he's gonna go back to the office and figure out where he's supposed to be. But I mean, or he can just go to 75, I don't know. I just know I'm getting my spot, and it's the perfect spot because it's in this corner in the back, right at the one of the trails there, which is really cool. Alright, let me get situated and I'll be back once I'm ready to set up camp. Alright, here is my campsite. So I got this group shelter, but of course I'm not going to be using that, but it's there. I think I'm going to do a workout over there. And then I've got his horse, or his mule, that he's going to come back for. Hello, Muley. Hi. Hello. How are you today? How are you today? Hi. Hello. What's your name? What's your name? Hello. Hi, Muley. You want to come say hi to me? Want to come say hi to me? No? Okay. Oh. You like my van? She cute, ain't she? You like my van? He's like, you ain't my daddy. No, I'm not. He'll be back to get you, okay? He gone. He'll be back to get you. He parked in the wrong spot and now he's got to go get situated. Now I've got to go get situated. These bees are something else out here. I mean, all right, so I'm going to open up shop and get everything laid out and set up. Now, I might not set up actually too much because I do believe it is supposed to rain, and right now I want to get my sneakers on because I got to get my movement in for the day. There's a trail right there that I'm gonna just hop on and get a good workout in. So let me get my sneakers on and do that. And I will probably not set up because I believe it's supposed to rain, and oh, that's not what I need. Yeah, let me check the weather and see. But I don't think I'm going to set up because I do think it's going to rain tonight. It is 8 p.m. It's supposed to be 35% chance of rain. All the way up to 10 p.m. It's supposed to be 45%. So, and then tomorrow is like fully sunny and 67. So, if I do set anything up, it'll be in the morning, and I'll probably cook breakfast in the morning and have everything kind of set out. So let me put my sneakers on and get on this trail so I can get my steps and a good cardio workout in. Alright, I'm gonna get started on my trail walk, or jog rather, and I'll see you guys when I get back. I think it's pretty flat, but if I see bison nearby, we are supposed to stay about 50 feet away, of course, for safety, for their privacy and personal space, and for mine as well, for my safety. And then there's so many, I don't know if there's a difference, honestly, pardon my ignorance, but I don't know if there's a difference between groundhogs and beavers, because don't they both like kind of dig and live down in the ground? I don't know, but it's pretty flat. This is what I'm looking at so far, but oh, wait a minute. Is that a Bigfoot? I think this is a hiking trail, no vehicles, as you can see. So the gates are closed, obviously, to keep the bison out. So you just have to relatch it when you go through them, so that we all stay safe and in our place. All right, I'll see you guys in a second. So I don't know if you can see, but there are so many pretty rocks. Look how gorgeous these look. I'm gonna find like a small enough one to take to my van. Look at this one, how gorgeous. Oh yeah, a rock is definitely coming home to miss with me. I'm gonna find a small one on my way back, but I've just been enjoying the hike. I haven't been filming much. I've just been enjoying like being in a different atmosphere and just like seeing all of that. And I haven't seen any bison yet, but I'm just kind of contemplating, reflecting, intentionally planting intentional thoughts for the weekend and preparing for next week, and just continuing my journey of van life and traveling on the road. And I am just kind of in this kind of serene, grounded, appreciative, gratitutional time. And I think a lot is shifting. And I was also thinking how everything works out in perfect timing to keep me safe, to keep me excited, to keep me grounded. And I'm just kind of thinking back on all the things, like the snow was keeping me from leaving, and then I had to do this that was keeping me from leaving. But all in all, I had to get a couple things repaired, which I was able to take care of. Anywho, long story short, no more chit-chatting, but I'm gonna go ahead and continue on my hike, and I'll see you guys if I see anything super interesting, and I'll come back and check in with y'all, and we will explore and experience those things together. But as of right now, it's just a chill, reflective walk, enjoying a different scenery, and being excited to be able to have the opportunity and to have made the decision to get out here and explore and see the world that I've been so curious about for so many years. Y'all, for real, like ever since I was a kid, I was like, I want to travel, I want to do this, I want to do that. And like finally chipping away at all the conformity, like the life that I was trying to live. Not that I was trying to live like super specific, but there was things that, you know, you're just naturally brainwashed since you were a child growing up, just by the system and just how things work. So I just have been focusing on dwindling away at the old mindset and becoming the person that would make a decision to be on the road, to be able to experience all of this. And grateful enough also to be sharing it with you all, and hope that you guys are enjoying it, and hope that it inspires you as well to get out and see more life, live more life for yourself authentically, whatever that may look like for you. And share that as well, because what you share, your journey, your story, your perspective is different from everyone else in the whole wide world. And when you share yours, it can help people that may resonate with you specifically. So I'm gonna trek along, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so we've got options. We've got the Mesa Trail, we've got County Road 29, and then we have Lower Canyon Trail, which is 2.9. I mean, decisions. I think I'm gonna go the Mesa, just so I can get back and get some dinner. So let's go. Alright, sorry, I'm out of breath because I was running on the bits that are flat so I can get good cardio in. But I've come to this nice little part in the road, which I'm going to continue on this way. And y'all, look at this. I'm definitely going to have to wash my shoes. I should have put my hiking shoes on. I really should have, but I didn't. Oh, the trail goes up this way. And my shoes are full of dirt, y'all. It's all good. So washing machines are for. This experience cannot be washed away. Look at this. I'm in the middle of nowhere, somewhere, nowhere. All right, I want to see a bison up close, but not too close. All right, let me get going on this trail, y'all. We got some more miles to cover before we get to the end, and then once we get there, we're gonna turn around, get back, get us some dinner, get the dirt out of my shoes, because now they're full of dirt, red dirt, beautiful red dirt. Anywho, see you guys in a bit. There's so many beautiful rocks. I don't know which one to choose, y'all. Or I'll choose on my way back. This is awesome. Definitely gonna need another van life shower because my feet are definitely gonna be so dirty and I cannot sleep with no dirty feet. I cannot sleep with dirty feet, so I will be doing a shower when I get back before I have my dinner. I regret not putting on my hiking shoes because my sneakers are sinking down in the sand and also they're getting really dirty. But anywho, look at all this beautiful rock. I'm making my way back. Didn't see any bison, but these rocks are just like so beautiful. Now, is it just me, or every time I go hiking, like when I lived in California, literally every time I went hiking, I would come back with a rock or something from my hike, right? So today I will definitely be coming back with a small rock that I'm gonna put in my altar. Oh wow. And I'm gonna go this way. Woo. So stinky. And yeah, I'm gonna find a nice rock to bring home with me. Oh, you know what? Okay, so this is Caprock Canyon, right? This park was open, this state park was open the year that I was born. Quiz! Comment below if you know what year I was born in. And bonus, if you know my actual birth date. So that may require you to go back through some content and see. That might require you, if you want to win, what can y'all win? Comment below what y'all could win. Like, should I do a live if someone gets it right? What should I do? So yeah, what year was I born? And super bonus if you know my actual birth date. And yeah, comment below and let me know, and let me make my way back because I am sinking with every step. but this is a good workout. I needed to get the steps in today for my 1-month body transformation. I'm starting off with getting my cardio and movement up in that capacity, and then when I'm back in the cities, I'll be hitting the gym and doing my weightlifting to build muscle and getting those types of workouts in. But anywho, I am gonna unsink my way back to my campsite and get cleaned up, get another van life shower in, and get some dinner going and hang out. I'm excited for this night because I'm excited for this night because this is the first night I actually don't have to like not use my lights in the van, because usually I am stealth camping, and so I'm not using my lights because obviously I don't want anyone to know that I'm actually in the van. So I never really use my lights that much. So I get to use them tonight and have the windows open, you know, and just have a whole night where I can just do whatever I want and not be quiet so no one knows that I'm there. So, okay, I'll see you guys when I'm back at my campsite in a bit. I think we like this. Do we like this? It's not as small as I initially decided to choose, but it stuck out to me. Kind of reminds me of like selenite. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm gonna take this one because it's pretty, and I think it'll look nice in the van once I wash it up, let it charge in the moonlight with my other crystals. I'm doing an ab workout over here, and then I saw a bison over here. So let's see if we can get a closer look. The gate is closed over there. I wonder if we're allowed to go through there. Let's go see. You see him? I just saw him a second ago. Let's see if I can find him. Alright, so it's just another gate here that we can go through. Oh wait, this is the same gate. Oh, I see. Okay, so I see where it is. Let me find him, and then I'll come back to y'all in a second. Okay, so I walked all through that path, and I don't see him anymore. He disappeared. But check out the view, nonetheless. The campsite's back that way. Alright, I didn't see him, so I'm gonna get back. There's also trails through here as well, y'all. So, just gonna follow the trail back to my site. And maybe I'll see some tomorrow on a different hike, which I would probably have to drive to, which I think I'm going to in the morning once I'm done with here's the trail. Once I'm done with the cooking and everything, I will stay. But I think I have to leave my campsite because I only one night around noon, and then I'll do some hiking after that and just kind of stay until right before sunset or right at sunset. We'll see how it goes, but I think I'm just gonna do one night because I don't think it's gonna rain tomorrow, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Alright, see you guys back at the campsite so I can get cleaned up and get some dinner. Okay, so it is 6:04, 6:05 right now, and I really did want to like set up outside and cook, but because it's 6 and it's going to be getting dark soon, and because I had a little delay getting to my hike because of the parking site mix up, which I was hoping I'd have a little bit more privacy as well, but instead of going to the original site that he was assigned to, he went right next to me. So I don't really have the privacy because nothing else was booked around me when I signed in. But it's all good. Everybody's got to do what they got to do. And I'm just going to cook on the inside. I think I'm going to have another soup because I'm pretty hungry, so I want something hearty. So I think I'm just gonna have another soup. I did get some more bananas from the store. I got some apples and I got a couple of cucumbers because I think I want to make like a cucumber salad and just make some cucumbers with something, I don't know. But yeah, and I'm trying to think, the only other thing that I have to cook is my tofu and my vegetables, which I need to cook on the cooktop, which I don't really want to set up because it's gonna be dark by the time I set up, and bugs are starting to do a little thing here. I see one on my curtain there, so I have that closed so that it doesn't get in. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill, cook the soup, and watch something and just chill. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna do. In the morning is where I really want to get out and cook and get a lot of stuff done. So I'm gonna get up pretty early. One, I gotta do my morning exercise, and then right after that, I'm gonna start cooking my breakfast. And I think I'm gonna do a tofu scramble and have some fruit maybe earlier, do tofu scramble, and then go for another hike. And then probably by that time it'll be check out, so I'll move and then check out the other hiking trails and hopefully see some bison up close and get some good photos and some more scenic views to share with you all. So in the meantime, let me get set up for dinner and put these up, wash these off and put them away, and I'll see you guys for dinner. I've got the chickpea noodle going. I always pile my pillows in the front seat. Usually, of course, that window is usually covered. Usually this window is covered when I'm stealth camping, of course. But since I kind of got a little privacy on this side, I'm going to leave that open. And on this side, because the guy's on the other side, I closed that window. So I got that covered. And I got my window shield. And I just shut the door because the flies and bugs were bugging. Even though the breeze felt good, I'm just gonna make it a chill night and just really have some spiritual time to myself tonight and plan out some more travel, plan out, some more business, work stuff, and yeah. Nothing too special. I think tomorrow's going to be a wonderful day. I'm really going to enjoy cooking my food outside. Last time I had such a good time cooking outside. But this time it'll be right at my van. I'm going to set my long table up and cook my tofu scramble. I am going to do some fruit first before I cook. Have my morning fruit. So that's essentially my goal, is to have more fruit, but have more fruit the first of the morning before I have solid food. So my first thing will be my fruit or juice before fruit, if I'm going to have some juice, which I drank all my juice today that I had, which was carrot juice. But yeah, so that's essentially the plan as far as my 1 month body TTT transformation. Yes, I'm doing a lot more cardio and weight training once I get to the city to get gym workouts in. But in addition to that, we have removed refined sugars from my diet, and that is something that I'm going to do lifelong, ideally. That is the goal. So we got to start baby steps. So this month, no refined sugar. I don't plan on having it after, but we're going to focus on this month, no refined sugar whatsoever. And so no refined sugar, besides the workouts, no refined sugar, and eating more fruits, drinking more, I wouldn't say drinking more water, but staying more hydrated from the fruits. So fruit juice fresh pressed juices when I can get my hands on them. Otherwise, I'm eating more fruit in the morning and drinking water, even though water isn't as hydrating as we'd like it to be. Pure coconut water, when I can get my hands on that, I like to have coconut water to stay hydrated. But that, eating more protein, less fat-based foods, and having minimal nuts and seeds, because nuts and seeds do have fat too, but having just minimal, like a minimal daily pinch here and there. And that's essentially the goal, y'all. Just to keep that consistently. Your body will change so fast. You have no idea how impactful, for one, doing cardio and getting your heart rate up and then letting it slow down, doing like intervals like what I did today, how impactful that is, and how impactful removing refined sugars from your diet. That is going to be monumental. I was at 144. Now, my body fat was, I think, 20 something. I'll have to look and I'll put like a screenshot up there. But the ideal is not essentially the full amount of what I weigh. It's kind of irrelevant because muscle can weigh, well, it doesn't weigh more than fat, but it's more dense. So you can be smaller and have more muscle, but weigh more than you were when you had more body fat, if that makes sense. So I'm not really focused, and what I'm trying to say is I'm not really focused on the weight, the number that I weigh. I'm more focused on my body changing and my pants being smaller or fitting looser rather, and toning, seeing muscle definition and less jiggle. So we're removing the fat, right? Releasing the fat, toning, building muscle so we don't jiggle, everything is tight, and then more shapely so we can be really toned and have a nice toned physique, and kind of get back to as if I was going to compete and do a bodybuilding bikini competition again, but I'm not. But I'm going to train when I hit the gym, do those that training, do training like I am. See, I'm hungry. I need to eat. And I need to stop saying a lot too. Oh, well, I'll probably do that later, but I did get a sticker and I'm not sure if I want to put it up on the wall. So yeah. Alright, so I showed y'all earlier. So this is a sticker that I got. Focus, focus. Really? For real, for real. It won't focus. Anyways, this is the sticker that I got. Now, I normally put my stickers in my travel journal, right? And journal, but it's so cool and it's kind of like a thick patchy feel. I'm kind of wanting to put it up here. Like, I just have two magnets. I'll get magnets. I usually get magnets where a place was just like really vibrant and I just really stood out to me, and I'll get a magnet and I'll do a sticker. But I don't know. I think if I do get something, well, I have even like the map I can cut out, like Caprock Canyons or whatever, and put it in here for my journaling. But I think I want to put this up here because it's like, it's so army fatigue and it's so me. And I think I want to put it up here. So what do y'all think? Maybe over here? Especially because it's like Texas, and you know, I'm a Texas gal. I think I want to put it like right here. Alright, so I went ahead and hung it there. And I got my little maps here. So I can like cut out, like I'll probably cut out the bison and maybe this and like Caprock Canyon, maybe a smaller one. Maybe I'll cut this one out for my journal. I'll do that. Alright, so earlier when I was like beavers or groundhogs, they are black-tailed prairie dogs. That's what it says here. Black-tailed prairie dogs. So that's what I was seeing earlier, that I was mistakenly calling something other than black-tailed prairie dog. Anywho, these were the hiking trails, so I'm just kind of looking at this, trying to see what I might want to do tomorrow. Today I went to the Mesa. I went that way. I'm on the Wild Horse Trail, so I went Wild Horse to the Mesa and I did that, and then I came back. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna maybe try heading up north and do like the North Prong Trail. The North Prong Trail tomorrow. And ooh, there's an Overlook Trail that's 2.3 miles, hiking only. John Haynes Ridge, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'll probably do the Overlook first and then do the Upper North Prong Trail. And it goes to the North Prong Little Red River. So that would be nice. So I'll probably drive out and park here and then do this one, and then this one's on the opposite side. Anywho, details. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out this bison for my journal. And then I'm also going to cut out the prairie dogs, because that's what they are. The black-tailed bird. I'm actually going to keep the name on there. Boom, boom. Alright, so there we go. And then I'm going to use... Oh, there's... Let's see, is there a more colorful? No. No, there isn't. So I'm going to use this for the Caprock Canyons name. Boom. So there we go. This is what I'm going to use for my journal. And I am going to go ahead and get that and put these in there now. And there we go. I'll journal after I eat, maybe. Or after I leave, actually. I designed this, by the way. The world is waiting on you. And this is like a map. Travel journal of the world. Go, experience, remember, decide to succeed. That's a brand that I started back in 2019. And go, experience, remember. My YouTube channel is called Decide to Succeed. I had that a while back. But yeah. Go see the world because the world wants to see you. Places to go, and then just journaling. Anywho, I like things a little spicy, so I'm going to add some cayenne to my soup today. And I think I'm going to add a little extra sea salt. Give it a little more zing. And then stir. I'll give it a taste, see if it's hot enough. I think that I am going to eat from the thing here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and unplug it. But I think maybe I use my little clampers here. So first I'm going to move this up here. This is unplugged, and then I'm going to take this out and put it here, which I think this is kind of warping up maybe because it's too hot, so maybe that's not a good idea. Yeah, I don't think having it on there. Maybe I'll just move and put it on the wood itself. So let's move this, so this is kind of warping. So I'm gonna take that off, throw it up there for now. And then the wood should be fine, right? If I were to sit this part on the wood, and I'm gonna just eat straight from there today. And I think I'm going to have it on here. It's not super hot, but I'm gonna, and I think I'm just gonna chow down. I have a slow upload on TikTok, 83%. Once this uploads, I'm gonna see if I can watch like a YouTube video or something and just chill. It's about to be 7 p.m. It rained just a little bit. Just a chill night. Have some dinner. I have my Shilajit. I'm gonna take this in the morning. Focus. I'm gonna take the Shilajit in the morning with some hot water, or maybe warm milk if I can figure out how to warm it up. I don't necessarily want to put warm milk in my tea kettle, but we'll see. It tastes better that way. Anywho, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it is raining and I'm just sipping on some tea, listening to a YouTube video. The rain